welcome back to the Artist Access. I am here with the lovely Miss Tella. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about
Yes,
you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm good. Look, good to have you here.
It's good to be here.
I had Centel Glow on the show,
Mhm.
and I was talking about the chakra movie I'm about to start filming, and she was like, "You got to get at my girl Tella. She know all about the
Yes.
chakra. So she referred me to you, and we
Mhm.
connect, and I'm honored to have you here today, right?
Yes.
And so I've been on your page, like you got a lot going on. I want to first start off with the healing journeys that you've been on, and
Mhm.
what made you want to allow your healing journey and share it with others to help them get on their healing journey, Pat? Like how did that all start for you?
So two things. The first one is I'm a mental health practitioner.
Okay.
So in Minnesota, I'm a licensed social worker. Here, I'm a mental health practitioner and a wellness coach.
Mm-hmm.
So I do this on a day-to-day
Okay.
basis. But also in my healing journey, I actually focus more on spirituality.
Mm.
So I was able to tap into my chakras after my cousin was killed in 2020. So that's when my healing journey really started. And then during that time, I started to realize I had spiritual gifts. I started tapping into like more non-religious spiritual practices. I still go to church, but this helps me to be able to like broaden my scope
Right.
in different ways. And I have a company now, which is called TELLA. And so TELLA, it talks about therapy helps things come up and art helps things come out, right?
Right.
And so, and it's like a combination of like spiritual, more religious practices and meeting non-religious practices. So it brings it together so people know that they don't have to separate
Right.
it, right? So when
Right.
we talk about God, we talk about God,
Right.
right? But we also have these different practices that we use to help us to express it, right? Whether that's through art, whether that's through speaking. I do healing circles,
Right.
and so we all come together to be able to like release all these heavy burdens so we tap into what it is that we've been wanting to do.
Right. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. And how did the poetry come in the midst of all of that right there?
I know.
Yeah.
So, interesting enough, I've always been a poet. So I've been a poet since I was like 13 years old. And I used to go to, or my high school, we did traveling theater. So I've been doing poetry, and me and my mom been doing plays since I was like 9, you know. So spoken word is actually like the base of me, right? And for a long time, I actually used to do showcases, like music showcases. So
Okay.
I would host and I would throw them, and I would have different artists from different backgrounds, so like singers, rappers, poets, and I would perform. And I did that from like 2018 to like 2020, 21.
That
And
was
then I
back home,
stopped
right?
back in
Okay.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
And eventually I stopped because I wanted to focus on mental health events. But that's where the mental health and therapy, mental health and art came together.
Right.
Because I'm a poet, but then I also have this mental health aspect. So I was able to like bring them back together.
Right.
But when I moved down here in August, because God had other plans, I came here really for my grandpa. So my grandpa has dementia, and he lives here with my dad. So we came here really to support my dad and my grandpa. And then I was like, this would be a good place to grow my business, right? To do mental health events and stuff. And they're starting to grow now, but they wasn't like at the beginning. I'm like, this is really slow. Like, Lord, what is it that you want me to do? Because you told me to come down here for a reason.
Right.
And when I prayed on it, God had revealed to me that I need to tap back into my poetry, into music. Because I was doing poetry more on the back end. Like, it wasn't really like something, I just did it whenever I felt like it, right? And poets will always be like, why we don't see you often? And it's like, because this is not my day job. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, well, in my head, I wasn't thinking it was my calling as much as I know now, right? And so God had revealed to me that the only way people are going to come to the healing circles and the healing events is if you perform, right? So now I take my poetry and music more seriously, you know, because my voice is what attracts people to me, which then I can help them heal.
Right. That's awesome. It's like what God was trying to show you through the poetry, performing, getting on stage, people seeing you, people seeing you on stage, and now that can be the vehicle to take these people on a different whole type of experience.
Exactly.
Which was really what you want to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, God knows what he be doing. God knows. Hey, man. And sometimes we got to just allow and listen and follow. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because it's something to know what God be trying to take you to do, but it's another thing to actually act on it and do it, right?
Oh, yeah. Because I've actually been able to see my poetry brings people to me.
Oh, yeah.
And in a way that I'm not really used to, because I do know that this is going to take me to very far places, right? And that's the goal. How quickly this is happening is on the, I'm like, oh, this is always actually happening. Me and my brother was just talking about that. Like, when we were younger, we used to always say, when we get older, we're going to do something that changes the world. And so, like, now being able to, like, see it, like, coming down the pipeline is, a miracle in itself.
Right.
But also being able to recognize, when I do things in obedience and I follow what I'm supposed to do, it comes smoothly.
Yeah.
Versus, like, when I was trying to do it the back way, it wasn't working.
Right. That's awesome. To be able to recognize that, you know what I'm talking about? And see what you're going wrong, right? And make the little adjustments.
Look.
And then see the change. Once you make the adjustment, you see what God was trying to show you the whole time. It's like, it's amazing, man. It's amazing.
It is. I mean, it's not like I did it easily.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hard-headed, so it was either that or my spirit team was going to get the twist in my arm. And I said, you know what?
That part.
Don't even worry about it. I'll
Whatever
do
it
it.
takes. Hey, that's how. But see, I love that part about God too, cause like, if this don't work, God got something else for you. That'll get your attention. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. With ease.
And I see it's all love. It's like that's love, because it's like I'm trying to show you something, and you're not listening, so I gotta
like,
try.
I got something for you.
Try something else. You know what I'm talking about? So